Hi, I'm going to be showing you today how to get some nasty Barbie doll hair looking much better. These right here are just a few dolls that I've done this afternoon. You can kind of see their hair is much shinier and it's definitely softer and it smells a lot better. This one has a lot of body now. Apologize for the naked Barbies. My daughter doesn't keep clothes on most of her Barbie dolls. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The one I'm going to do, I think, is going to be a little bit more of a challenge because she has very long hair. This doll here was very easy to do because she had short hair. These were, just kind of a medium difficulty with the longer hair. This is the Barbie doll that I'm going to be doing today. You can see her hair. Let me straighten her up here. Her hair is very long. It goes almost to her feet. And you can see it's very frizzy and kind of matted. A lot of my daughter's Barbie dolls were my Barbie dolls whenever I was younger. So I'm 29 years old, so they are quite old themselves for dolls. This is one of those dolls. This was mine whenever I was little, so she's still in great shape for being as old as she is. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what products you'll need for this, and then we will go ahead and get started. You're just going to need some shampoo and conditioner. This is just the kind that I use on my own hair, so I'm going to use it on hers. Then you're going to need some lotion. This is whatever I had on hand, so this is what I'm using. You're going to want something that smells nice because it is going to get into her hair and you'll be able to smell it. Same with shampoo and conditioner. Whatever you use, just make sure it has a nice smell so that their hair smells good, because that's part of the point too, as well as getting their hair cleaner and detangling it. These two products here, this is Argan Oil. This is just a sample bottle I got with my hair straightener. You could use any brand of Argan Oil or just any leave-in hair treatment or leave-in conditioner would work. Oh, I'm sorry. This here is called Polish It. It's just a shine serum. Again, you could use any brand. There's many different brands of shine serum. So this is just what I use on my own hair. So this is what I had. So I'm going to use it. Any brush, good sturdy brush. I use just the paddle brush that I have for my own hair. If you have a doll brush that's like the hard plastic, that works really, really well. Also, just a fine tooth comb. This will come in handy at the end when we're really trying to get all those tangles out. That works really nicely. And then a pair of scissors. I've got a decent pair of cutting scissors because I cut my own hair, but any pair of scissors will work. Just kitchen shears, or if your child has some play scissors or something, just something that will actually cut the hair. At the end, sometimes you'll have some stray hairs and you'll just want to clip those away. So just something that will be good for that. So you'll have to bear with me in this video. I don't have any way to hold my phone, so I'm holding it in my hand. So sometimes I might have to pause the video and come back, but I'm going to try and show as much detail as possible. So to get started here, I'm going to go ahead and get her hair nice and wet. And I'm also posting the video of the Snow White doll that I did. It might be a little bit shorter video because her hair is shorter, but some of the longer parts I'm trying to cut out so that you don't have to sit there and watch a bunch of the same stuff over and over. Okay, so we've got her hair nice and wet. Now we're just going to put shampoo on her hair. And it's going to take a little more shampoo than some of my other dolls. So you just want to make sure you get a decent amount on there to coat their hair. And then, rub that in good. And just shampoo her hair just like you would your own hair. I have very short hair, so I am not used to washing long hair. Okay. Once you got the shampoo in there good, you're just going to kind of lay her hair out on the counter. This part can get pretty messy, especially with hers. She has really long hair. We're going to start brushing the tangles out. So to do that, let me rinse my hand and get my brush, and I'll kind of show you how to start brushing her hair. Okay, so now we're going to start brushing her hair. I've got my brush. I'm just going to kind of illustrate how you're going to do this because I will need to use 2 hands for this. Yes, I have a pile of Barbie dolls hair that I'm fixing to do for my daughter. So you'll start at the bottom here, and you're just going to brush like this, and you're going to work your way up. Especially if Barbie's hair is really tingly, you're going to have to do this pretty hard. You will pull some of the hair out, but you don't have to worry about that because your doll has way more than enough hair. So you're going to have to do this pretty hard. And at this point, you're not worried so much about getting all the tangles out. You're just getting some of the tangles out and really getting the shampoo down in her hair real good, mostly just to get her hair nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to get her hair all brushed out, and then I will come back. Okay, I've got her hair brushed out. As you can see, quite a bit of her hair has come out, but again, no worries. She has plenty of hair. So at this point, we are going to rinse her hair. Just make sure you get all of that shampoo out of there. It's a little more difficult with her long hair to get it out. Okay. Just squeeze that out nice and good. And then we're going to kind of do the same thing with the conditioner. So just make sure you get a good amount on her hair. And I'm going to get this rubbed in here. Okay, and this is the point where you'll want some lotion. You don't need much, just about that much. Actually, her hair is longer, so I'll probably do a little bit more. And we're going to just get this on her hair real good. Okay, and then again, we're going to lay her hair out on the counter, and we're going to come back in with our brush, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start down here at the bottom and just work our way up. At this point, we are trying to get the tangles out, so you want to try and get as much of them out as possible so that her hair is nice and soft. So I'm going to rinse the shampoo out of my brush so that we don't get more shampoo in her hair. And then I'm going to go ahead and brush her hair. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and then I will come right back. Okay, we've got her hair brushed out pretty good with the conditioner. I've also just been taking this comb here and just running it through her hair, trying to get that conditioner in there really good. As you can see, a lot of her hair is coming out because it's not only really long, but it's super tangled. This is by far the most difficult Barbie I've done. The other ones have not been this difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it and run this comb through her hair some more, see if I can finish getting the tangles out, and then I will go ahead and come back. Okay, I've combed her hair out as best as I can. The bottom is pretty good. It's, I'm able to run my brush through it pretty easy. The top is still a little bit tangled, but with this long of hair, I think it's going to be very difficult to get all of the tangles out. If she was a little bit newer Barbie doll, it would probably be a little bit easier, but like I said, I'm 29 years old, and this was my Barbie whenever I was a little girl. And this has never been done to her hair. So she's got essentially probably a good 26, 27 years of grime and grossness in her hair. So the fact that I'm able to even run a comb through part of her hair, I think is quite a bit of success. I don't want to pull all of her hair out, so I'm not going to, I could take this comb and just pull and pull and pull until it went through, but I'm going to yank most of her hair out, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse her hair out. and then I will show you what to do next. Okay, go ahead and squeeze her hair out. Try to get as much of the liquid out as you can. And then I like to put their hair in a towel and just squeeze, and that will soak up a lot of the excess moisture. Okay. Next, we're going to put our oils in her hair. And so we're going to start with this Argan Oil. For the doll with the short hair, I put about a pea-size amount in. The longer-haired girls, I've been doing about a dime size. So for her hair, I'll probably do maybe about a nickel size, just because she has more hair. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in my hand, and then we will put that on. Okay, so I've got the Argan Oil in my hand, and it's fairly thin, so it's spread out quite a bit. And I'm just going to rub that through her hair. And it smells really good, and the Shine Serum that I have smells pretty good too, so it just kind of adds to the smell of the shampoo and conditioner and the smell of the lotion to make her hair smell nice. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here with my Shine Serum, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Okay, so this is a little bit thicker than that Argan Oil, you can see. I'm just going to kind of rub it on my hands, and then just rub it on her hair. Just make sure to get it spread out really good so her hair doesn't look greasy and dirty. Some in her bangs. All right. So at this point, this is where we're going to dry her hair. When you do your Barbie dolls, if you want to let them air dry, that's fine. But if you let them air dry, just comb their hair down. And kind of try to comb it into the style that you want it in, and just set them up like this to dry. Don't hang them upside down, although it will dry their hair faster. Having their hair hanging like that, it will most likely stay in that same spot. So when you turn them upright, it will kind of look like that. Maybe even a little stiffer. So you may want to make sure you set them upright to dry and comb their hair down. I'm going to use a blow dryer for mine. And I just use the same blow dryer that I use for my hair. When you're blow drying, you want to make sure you have it on the warm setting. This is synthetic hair, so if you have it on the hot setting, you're most likely going to melt their hair. You can put it on high down here, but just make sure you leave it on the warm setting up here. Hold it a good distance away from the hair, about like this, and make motions like this. You don't want to, hold it in one spot right on their head, because it will melt their hair. I usually like to put the Barbie between my legs and lay her hair across my leg and kind of brush it as I go. That will help to get any further tangles out and help dry it a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to attempt to blow dry this long hair that's probably going to take me forever, and then I will come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so I was able to finally get the comb through all of her hair. So her hair does look much better. It's still a little frizzy. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more of the Shine Serum in her hair. That will just tame the frizzies a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will show you what she looks like. Okay, also, if I can get my camera to focus here, you can see her ends are just a little unruly. So I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors, and I'm just going to snip this part above my fingers right off. Okay, here is my finished doll. So I am actually impressed with how well her hair turned out. And I, snipped the bottoms just a little bit. And I put a little more Shine Serum in her hair. So her hair looks great now. You can see the shine on it. It's not too frizzy. And this is a very old Barbie doll, so that is impressive to me, especially with this long hair. So I will put her with the others. And if you felt that this video was helpful, just go ahead and share it. and I hope to make some more videos. Thanks.